Hey there my friends, this is Rodimus here. I'm going to be heading back into Destiny in order to resume my search for the legendary Sleeper Stimulant Exotic. It's been a while since I was able to resume this quest, but now we're going to get ready to head on in, and by all means, pick up where the trail left off. Already here, going to head over to Banshee, check it out. I just got done helping out a friend of mine by taking him through the Vanguard strikes and through the Nightfall, so we're good. So let's check it out, see what Banshee's got for me. Investigate Vaults Ross 2 and the source of the strange signal in the Cosmodrome. The Rasputin didn't have a presence on Venus, you know. Cade mentioned a strange new signal coming from the archives. Transmitting another signal, Cosmodrome, Gredos, Rasputin's got a bunker down there. Alright, let's rock. Investigate. Alright, let's go investigating.
How's that feel? Until next time.
Now, meanwhile, I need myself to something to do, and I know just what to do. There's nothing like a hilarious trolling meme at just the right time and just the right way. That was beautiful, Magi Nagi. From the Destiny community online, I also got a couple of messages like from Cryptarch and Ellen DeBR, something. And a couple other people that were wondering how come I haven't made any more Destiny videos in a long while. It's not that I stopped making Destiny videos, it's just that ever since the update, there's nothing really to discuss. There's nothing really I can talk about that's intriguing or go into that's different from the norm. And it's just kind of, everything's just kind of boring right now. All you can do pretty much is just Prison of Elders, which is always good. It's fun. It's fresh. There's always a challenge there. But other than that, that's pretty much it. And it's kind of dull. That's when I had this idea of going over Destiny: The New Journeys. Kind of like Hercules and the Legendary Journeys from Xena Warrior Princess is what really inspired me to do that. And so what I was trying to do with those 2 or 3 segments that I had was to try and give myself a new journey to go on after the fall of the Taken King. Because my big breakthrough for my Destiny videos, that rather than documenting my rise all the way up to where I am now from the very beginning of the game, from my playlist, the Taken King was like my one big score, because I have a few good videos out of there that were very, very successful. And that put my channel on the map when I had monetization engaged. Right now, though, I mean, I can go over Prison of Elder videos, but it would be really boring because everybody would already know what it is I'm doing. There's nothing that I can do that would stand out. There's no real Easter eggs in Prison of Elders, so I can't really do anything there. But for the Destiny community, if you guys have any ideas on what type of videos I can go over in the New Journeys, then by all means, you're free to express an idea or an opinion or something about this. If I have room, then yeah, I can definitely go into detail on it. I can make videos about it, try and put a little bit of razzle dazzle in it, and we're good to go. But as of right now, what it is I'm personally doing is just either Nightfalls or exotic quests. And granted, I guess an exotic quest here or there will probably get me a couple of views here and there, but it has to be something very specific. Thus, I decided to drop a particular type of synopsis video as such amidst starting the Sleeper Stimulant mission. There was a suggestion from one of Elliot's and my friends, Diamond Ninja Greg, that had suggested that we do Trials of Osiris, because that's one that you very rarely get a chance to see that much of anymore. I took some time to think about this. It is a very new area in order to get engaged in, but I might consider this. I might consider doing Trials of Osiris and just see what it looks like and try and get my fair share of it. A new experience, you know? It might not be my cup of tea, but it's something that's completely different from what it is that I'm doing right now. And a new experience is something that's always open. Let me see here. I'm taking a look at my inbox on my laptop while I'm trying to do this, but it's 50-50. See another couple of questions here that I'm going to try and take the time to answer while I'm going along in this update video. Another question here states, what is the best thing about year 2, the April update, that you do like? Well, I'm going to be honest with you. I mean, this feels kind of like year 3, which I'm pretty sure it probably is, just no one's really going to say it. Best thing I've seen so far about this, or quote-unquote year 3, is that I find it fascinating how much easier it is to get to the max light level now, as opposed to the previous one when it was preset at 320. They reached it now to 335. It's very interesting. I appreciate the intriguing enthusiasm of a lot of the new players that I'm seeing here, because it's not like last year or earlier this year when I was working with a lot of pro players, on pro Destiny players, and a lot of veteran researchers and whatnot, when I was doing a lot of Vanguards and a lot of King's Fall between people in the Destiny community and other aspects of the community. Nowadays, it's a lot harder for people to do the raid, even though it's ridiculously simple. I think that's about it. For me, like I said, the most annoying part for me, which I already said, is pretty much just trying to work with people, because I'm working with a lot of newer people now. I'm not working with a lot of older faces. And it gets very annoying, because what it is that's now simple, I now have to work by myself, or I gotta carry people through it a lot. And I don't really enjoy carrying people a lot, but it's my duty. And whether or not I like or hate it, I do try to be a good sport about it in the end. That way I have a good chance of getting something decent or adequate that I can work with, be it the rewards or the people. And the King's Fall raid was originally a lot of fun, but now it's just work, and I just hate doing the raid so much. Let me tell you something. I've done the King's Fall raid now a total of 71 times. And I've only been able to complete the raid thoroughly from start to finish only 9 times. 9 times if we're lucky. And I get irritated when I get asked about the King's Fall raid anymore, because it's no longer straightforward. I have a good amount of experience, just as anybody else that still plays this game that has not moved to PlayStation 4 now. But I just don't enjoy going over it bit by bit by bit anymore. And we get stuck at the simplest things between the totems and or Goloroth and or Death Singers. I almost forget how to do Death Singers now, almost on purpose. And it becomes more of a headache than it does an actual helping matter.
Found the prison of elders, but then the Taken found the fallen. Too bad for them. The Archon priest was better off in the prison.
Yeah, but if he was in the prison, this game would be better off in the trash can, because there wouldn't be anything else left to do. Ooh, okay. Primary exotic. I can do with that. And so again, like I said, leave a like, subscribe and all that. Pop out an idea of what it is you want me to do next while I'm here on my Destiny adventures. And until next time, till all are one, my friends. What the fuck? A Red Death Magi.